What's up, people? Orseofkorse here, coming at you with another Paragon deck build slash gameplay. Today we're going to be looking at Dekker. Just pre-warning, the gameplay I'm going to show you actually made the team surrender, so it's only about 12 minutes. So yeah, and I guess I could have cut it down a little bit more, but I left some of the farming in there. So if you don't like that, make sure to let me know. And now let's go ahead and get into the deck build. So for Dekker, I'm running the Centurion. Give me that extra health, 100% damage bonus. I could have went with damage, but I think the extra life is a little better for a support character. Now as we get down here, just like with my Mario deck, I have my consumables ready for like any situation. So typically though, I'll be running the Mender's Vow, the Shepherd's Vow, and then the Scout Ward early game. And as we get into later game, once this doesn't really help the carry anymore, I swap over to the Hunter's Drink and the Shaman's Drink so that I can get more health, get more mana back. Because once you're like level 7, these do really well. So, and I might throw like a mana potion in there if I have a floating point, just you know, because mana is a big deal for Dekker. Now, as we get down here, I want to quickly go through what the deck looks like. So I have 2 throwaway cards, and that's the Circlet of Health and the Circlet of Mana. And this card, what it does is gives you 30 mana, and the passive guarantees you 2.8 health regen. I pair that with my Shepherd's Vow, and it gives my carry back about 8.8 health per second. And if he drops his own health potion, you know, what is that, like an extra 10 or something? I can't remember. But it gives me back a lot of health per second, especially if you're working together. I equip this with 3 basic manas, giving me a good little mana pool early on. Circlet of Mana, 50 health, grants you 0.6 mana regen, just helps you stay out in the lane a little bit longer. Right here, equip it with 3 lesser health. Health early game I don't think is a bad thing, since everybody's hitting fairly light. You know, a little bit of health never hurts. Helps you stay out there, poke out at the target. The next card I have is that Lore's Ward. 30 mana, 50 health, 0.3 mana regen. Most important thing, I say this every video, Shadow Wards. Keep your Shadow Wards in almost any deck. In any deck. I can't think of somebody who shouldn't have Shadow Wards. Because Vision wins games, people. Vision gives you the advantage. I equip this with 2 basic manas and a Chrono. Basic Chrono. Now, we're going to get into the deck proper now. I have this Wellspring Staff. And this card gives you 6 power, 30 mana once you fully upgrade it, and 0.3 mana regen. I equip this card with 2 major casts and advanced mana. I know some people might say, since you're playing a support character, you don't need any damage. I build a little bit of damage on Dekker, just because I consider her a shooter. I mean, with Dekker, I can be so accurate and just poking out at the target. She just has such good poke. Having a little extra damage, just you know, it makes a difference, especially in this meta where, you know, your teammates can come and burst somebody down. Being able to poke out, being able to hit them for a decent amount can secure a kill. So I go ahead and I just build a little bit of damage on Dekker. Now, I also have the Chrono Spike, which is 30 mana, 6 power, and then a 10 cooldown reduction, and I like that. And I equipped it with an advanced mana and 2 casts. So getting that mana pull up, getting my damage a little bit. The next card we have is Honor of the Pure. 50 health, 30 mana. I like this card because it gives you the team shield. So basically at a max level, you give your allies a 500 shield. Now, I don't have to explain to you why that's so crucial, because that's basically like taking a hit from like a Quang, or, you know, significantly cuts down the damage of a carry. And in this game, you know how often you survive by like 10 health, 12 health, so having an extra 500, that can change the fight right there, especially if you time it correctly. I equip this with 3 basic manas. The next card I have is the Tempest Pearl. This gives you 6 power, 4 ability armor, and it grants you plus 100 max movement speed to nearby allies for 3 seconds. And I equip this with 3 minor casts. I like this card because of the movement speed boost. In this meta, if you can start running away, if the person can't stick to you, you're gone. Like, that's it. So the extra 100 movement speed can really get your teammates out of a jam, you know, especially if you need to retreat or if you need to catch somebody, because that's also a big deal. The last card I have, and I just added this one, is the Stasis Gem. Now, I like this card because it gives you the 6 power, but the become immune to damage and crowd control effects for 2.5 seconds. I love that because as a support, you will get focused from time to time, especially if people, especially as Dekker, people might think that you're a threat, so they'll come after you. They'll come after the supports. I like having this card because if they do come after you, you become immune for 2.5 seconds. Once you get out of that, go ahead and just throw up your ult, jump out of it, or walk out of it now, and you can really throw a team off with that. Now, if it's going to work several times, no. But if you wait to later in the game to use it at a crucial moment, it can definitely be game changing. And like I say, I equip this with 2 casts and a minor cast. So I have a lot of mana in this deck, a fair amount of damage, a little bit of regen. So I like the player as a support, but I want her to be able to do a little damage because she can poke out so hard. So that's how I'm building Dekker. And let's go ahead and take a look at the gameplay, people. If this is as far as you say, though, this is as far as you stay. Thank you for viewing the deck build. I appreciate it as always. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and if you are going to stay, we're going to swap over to the gameplay now. We'll see you over there. What's up, people? So we're going to go ahead and look at this gameplay here. And so right here, it's myself and Sparrow in the lane, and we have a hard time getting it right in the beginning here. But when I say that, I mean by getting the kill. But we are able to poke out at this Greystone pretty well, though. So early on, he realizes he's not gonna bully in lane here. Now here goes Chimera. He thought that he was gonna get my Sparrow, but no. What he ended up getting was our Chimera, our Kalari coming over here, getting that kill. There we go. Gives me the assist. And I try to hit this Greystone, but it looks like either I missed or I was so close to him that it didn't even stun him. I can't tell. But we got one of them. Now, this Greystone's playing very cautiously. He does not want to get killed. In this game, I keep kind of just poking out at him a little bit, which is why I like Dekker, because she can really poke out at a target. And especially if your aim is on point, like right there, I hit him with the little stun shot. So I love Dekker for that point, because you can really force people to out-aim you, I guess, out-shoot you, especially early game. Because even though I was only hitting for like 47 damage, when you only have 500 health, 700 health, you get hit enough, I mean, not including the abilities, that stacks up quick. So we get in on this tower here, and it's just Countess, and she has no mana. So my Sparrow's poking out at her a little bit, and I'm taking shots at the tower. Because that's what it's about, ultimately, right? Getting that tower down. She comes up, hits me with her little cheese, but she knows not to leave that tower. And then Grey Daddy's back. So Greystone's pushing up on us a little bit. I make sure you can't get our Sparrow here. And that's the thing, just make sure that Sparrow is safe, because if your carry can get fed up early, you'll be good, because the fed Sparrow, fed Murdoch, Twin Blast, whoever, they're just going to be hitting so hard. So if you can make sure your carry stay safe, you are all good. I make a conscious effort not to take her last hits, and we try to slow him there, but he still gets away. Hit him with the stun, hit him with the slow, just didn't have enough to kill him. And that's alright. Because ultimately, what we want is this tower. So we keep on pushing this lane. And notice, I keep coming over here to drop wards down. Now, I'm not going to start preaching about that, but make sure you keep wards. Because whether you're a new player, veteran player, you got to keep your wards. They're so important. So we're about to take this tower, or just about to take this tower. We're gonna get it just about down there. But this Greystone, he doesn't have his ultimate yet. So if we can do enough damage to him, he's gonna be forced to push back. Because nobody's coming to help him on his team right now. His Chimera is on the other side of the map. But I only have 120 mana, well 136. So we're gonna poke in here, take this tower. Oh, there we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slow him, get out of dodge, come back around, make sure my Sparrow's good, and he's gonna keep on running. So right here is when I go back. So I go back here for a second. And then I come back to lane, yeah. And now, I think our Greystone has his ult now. So he's level 5. So now he can get a little pushy, right? Because he knows he just comes back to life. So I miss him with the ult. That was my bad. But it's okay. So we didn't catch him again, but that's alright. Our Sparrow keeps pushing up there. But it's all good. So we're gonna keep on with this lane right here, and then I notice over in the middle we got a nice little push going on from the enemy team, so we cut over here because we're not gonna keep pursuing that Greystone. Let him go. He's probably going back anyway. So Sparrow, I like the Sparrow because he sticks with me. You know, she sees that I'm moving over to mid lane. Well, she calls it out too, and we stick together. So I come here, drop the bubble, slow him down, bam, hit him with that stun. Now he jumps on Sparrow, which was the smart move. You want to try to get the carry, but he was toast, way toast. He just didn't have. So as we're running through the jungle here, I noticed that there's some people in the mid. So I come on over here. I'm gonna try to get this I was gonna say Gideon, but I miss him. He teleports away anyway. So you know we're gonna hit him with some autos, slow some people down, all that good stuff. Now our Kalari's in there going a little ham, but I don't think he's going to be able to finish that Gideon. But we help him get away, so he's good. I had my rocket boots anyway, so I wasn't afraid of getting taken in the middle there. Now, right here, I'm going to farm up a little bit, get my ultimate, because at level 5, that's when Dekker becomes a little bit of a beast. Because her ult, that thing, it can engage a fight, it can stop a fight. I mean, it's a very good ultimate, especially if you pair with like a gadget or Howie, Greystone. Trap them in the walls, and it's a wrap. So Steel even, but now I'm just naming heroes, right? So right here, Greystone's in the lane with us. We're gonna try to kill this man again. So throw the bubble down. Don't catch him in it. That's all right. Hit him with the stun. It didn't stun him though. It did a little damage, but it didn't stun him. So boom, we got him out of his ult. And right here, I back up because I'm out of mana. But I should have pressed on him and hit him with the autos because our Sparrow can't finish him by herself. If I would have hit him twice, he would have been dead. But I backed up because I was out of mana. I didn't even think about it. And the Sparrow's apologizing like it's her fault. That was my bad though. I'll take the blame for that one. But it's all good. I'm not too worried about that. We made him retreat, and that's a victory as well. Because ultimately, you don't want the kills. I mean, kills is good, but you want the towers over the kills. This team right here, they were going for kills in the beginning, which they didn't really get, and they ended up losing a lot of their towers because we took their right side up to the second hit right here, and we're about to take this one because they were going for kills. Now it's Greystone and Countess up there right now, so we back up a little bit, but it looks like Countess is leaving, so now it's just Greystone out here. Now this is where we get them. So Greystone's right there, so I go ahead and drop this ward, make sure nobody's going to sneak up on us. Sparrow takes down Greystone by herself. No help needed from me. So now it's us against this Chimera. And he's playing cautious. You know, he doesn't want to get jumped by us. He knows I probably have my ult, so he doesn't want any problems. So, you know, I walk up here, provoke him a little bit. Then I'm gonna hit him in the face. Bam. Take some of that. Give him a little poke. Now I back up so he comes out. Bam. Hit him with the stun. And then we start getting him with the autos. Bam. And Sparrow takes him out. Even if she didn't get him, I had my bubble on him. He was going down regardless. So we get up here. We start hitting him with the autos here. The tower, that is. Take this down. And shortly after this, actually, this team is going to surrender. So there's not going to be much more gameplay after this. But I'm going to show up until when we take the tower, at least. But very early on, we were just dominating this team. They couldn't get a kill in. And it's because everybody was just playing their roles very well. You know? And those are the type of games you like, I guess. I would have liked it if it would have went further or longer. But you can't always get that. But anyway, people, I'm going to be doing another video with some Dekker gameplay because this one is fairly short. It doesn't get to show what she looks like in-game, and I really want to show that, so I'm going to be doing another gameplay. But in any case, if you like this, make sure to drop a like because it helps me out a lot. And that's... So, yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And thank you for watching, people. This is Orseofkorse. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.